Okay, it was the 80s, 1980s. I was 11 years old. I was in the fifth or the sixth grade. I can't really remember, but I know I was going to a school called Holdeman. After that, we all went to Gillen. Now, I had an older brother named my older brother Vic. Shit, what? He was 13. My oldest sister Dana was 14. Now, I'm a black man, as you can see. But before I was a black boy. And as a black boy, you have a black mother. Well, I had a black mother and she happened to didn't play that shit, right? Now, if you was raised in the 80s, you got whoopings. They were very common. There was nothing unique about them. There was nothing rare about them. Hell, even white folks whooped it. So yeah, especially in a black family, yeah, you got what they call whoopings. Now, considering all the ways a black child got their ass kicked in the 80s when I was growing up, I truly believe the belt was like the most thoughtful, like what's the most thoughtful one, the most thoughtful gift. Cause you had a hand, open hand fist, they pick up a shirt and pop your ass with it, a shoe, brick, people abuse their children, you know what I mean? Us personally, we got our ass kicked with extension cords. Back then they had the telephones, had lines, had the extension cord in it, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't understand how the belt is the most thoughtful gift, then you probably didn't get your ass kicked enough in the 80s, right? And I guess that's kind of good though. Whatever, but we got our ass full with extension cords, right? So we was raised differently. My mother just didn't play that shit. Like, my mother worked second or third shift, and then it was your turn to do the dishes, and then she came home and the dishes wasn't done because you didn't do them. My mother didn't get hysterical. You know what I mean? She didn't jump off the walls and, oh, I know these little motherfuckers didn't try to play me and not do my... She didn't do any of that. She just went over to the phone, went into the extension cord, grabbed that shit, and then just politely walked over to your pallet or your bed, wherever you were sleeping. You know, in basketball, they walk to the free throw to get it to the close to the line so they can shoot. Yeah, she get close up on your bed, baby, before she get to, and just politely start and wake you up to a whooping with an extension cord. That's what happened. That's how it was. That's how we was raised. On this particular day, my oldest sister Dana, she was 14. I don't know what she did to actually take my mother there. What she did to actually play with my mama, because my mother's a fool. Y'all, those y'all who know me, you know my mother now, Miss Sheila now. She's 74, kind of walk over a little hunch. She got her health, she's healthy as hell, but she's 74, saying sugar and baby all day. So you don't really, but go back then, in the days, go back in the days, my mother was a complete sadistic. She was my mother and she was my father. So yeah, she was sadistic. So anyway, whatever my sister did on this day to get her ass whooped, she was getting her ass whooped. Listen to me. And like I said, like I said earlier, the belt is a very generous gift. It really is. And I'm gonna show you right now. Because whatever my sister did to get her ass whooped, my mother was whooping her ass in the living room with a belt. My mother and my sister, they've never gotten along, ever gotten along. My sister made a knife one time when I was little. She made a knife, like she broke a mirror in her room. You know, the mirror breaking, the pieces fall. Yeah, she got one of the pieces and wrapped some cloth or something around the fucking handle and shit. Now, my sister never said specifically, I'm gonna kill him. No, she never said it specifically, but yeah, my sister would do stuff like that, and we always think like she was gonna, plot and plan it to, unlive my mother one day. She never did, of course, but y'all know what I'm saying. So my sister was like that. Her and my mother just never got along. Cat fights up galore. So anyway, my mother's whooping her butt on this day with a belt. Now keep in mind, me and my brother Vic stupid, cuz. Me and my brother Vic over to the side doing this shit, just watching and looking. You know what I mean? Like it's like, we doing this shit. So she over there whooping my sister, bam, bam, bam. Now, if you got your ass whooped back in the days, you know what I'm talking about. Whenever your mama, she didn't even hit you yet, but whenever your mother would just do this, you do this. Like you winning the Heisman Trophy award. That boy bad. Like, you do that. When your mama do this, you do this. But you gonna get hit anyway. And that's cool, and y'all know what I'm talking about. If you got a black guy got your ass whooped, that's actually legal because you're gonna get hit anyway, right? They gonna hit you where they can hit you. But what's not legal, especially in my mama house, was actually grabbing the belt while she was whooping your ass. Now listen to me. As bad as I want to, me and my brother have never grabbed the belt. Yeah, on this particular day, My sister grabs a belt. I'm all like, blah. She grabbed a belt. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. My sister let it go. So she went back on her ass. Bah, bah, bah. I guess it got too overbearing for my sister, so she grabs the belt again. Bam. Mama said, let the belt go. Let it go. And when she let it go, and grab it one more time, my mama got back to, you know what I'm saying? Got back to, yeah, I got carried away. She got back to whooping her ass. Why in the hell did my sister grab the belt again? Baby, no. Why did she grab the belt again? My mama whooping her ass. My sister grabs the belt again. When she grabbed the belt again, my mama didn't say, let it go. She didn't say none of that. My mama instantly let the belt go, and now my sister's holding the belt in her hand in midair. My mother let the belt go, and just, once again, yeah, you guessed it, people, she politely walked to the phone, got the extension cord. Now, belts hurt. If you ever got your ass whooped with a belt, you know that it hurts. Yeah, it hurts. Especially if you get hit hard enough by your mom or your dad, your uncles. Yeah, it hurts. But extension cord is vicious. Hold on, y'all. But an extension cord is vicious. My mama comes back, starts whooping my sister again with the extension cord. Bam. Now she really getting lit up. Still all the while, me and my brother over there in the corner like, shit. Now in my house, my mother was giving my sister a whooping in the living room. She gave my sister a whooping in the living room, and there is a wall that separates, and you can see on this side of the wall was the kitchen. This is the wall, and on this side of the wall was a living room. My mother's giving my sister a whooping over there in the living room facing the wall, while me and my brother is looking like this. So she has the extension cord, and she bam, bam, lighting her ass up. Yeah, that shit got unbearable. My sister grabbed that shit again. When my sister grabbed the extension cord, my mother didn't care about none of that. She instantly let the extension cord go and shot two on my sister. Bam, bam. When she shot two on my sister body just stood there, and like after 2 seconds, her body jerked and she flew back and she hit the wall, went through the wall and landed on her back in the kitchen. Me and my brother like, oh shit, what the fuck? Yeah, dropped her and landed her on her back, and she got all this sawdust and white shit all up on her. Yeah, the moral of the story is, stop playing with your mama, man. Stop playing with your black mama. They only can take so much, and they can be generous as much as they can be generous. Like my mama tried with the belt. But that shit didn't work. She had to go a different tactic. So stop playing with your mother. And speaking of mothers, my mama, that's the mom right there. She just pulled the fuck up in this red truck. I gotta go, y'all, but that's my story for today. Charlie Brown.